right, so we're starting off with some Sombra gameplay with Nerdy Gnome. We're playing on Gibraltar. All right. So taking our time here, letting him push up a little bit. Trying to find something that's a little bit more vulnerable. Now, Zen with the new health buff is, I honestly would not recommend. Yeah, the Genji was a really good pick there. Zen has been a tough one to engage on lately, especially by yourself. He used to kind of be pretty fragile to Sombra, but now he's like, dude, he's just a tank, man. So unless you got someone to dive with you, which is pretty good with the timing it with the Winston here, really good stuff. I wouldn't hard pressure that. So playing in here, a little bit skeptical about playing with the monkey, just because you're gonna be taking a lot of the damage that the monkey gets here. Don't be afraid to take an off angle from him. Getting that Genji, nice shot playing the bubble here. Gets the Genji down. Doesn't make it out, but I think that was a pretty good play for the most part. Rotating there, using that bubble, using him as a meat shield. Okay, so we're back in here. Pressure's just a little bit on the soldier. Nice, we get out. Huge. Nice, forces out the biofield from him. Okay, let's see your monkey back in here now. Just remember, just a soft poke. Don't have to hard commit if they're not hard committing into you guys. Monkey goes down here. Not much you can do about that. Rotate to the blue box. Gonna be hard to get out of there alive. We go down. Yeah, I think it was just a little bit risky. Probably could have thrown it a little bit farther or just gone back to your mega. You just hacked the mega back there. Don't be afraid to flick that around and just 180 translocate back to that mega. Usually a rule of thumb with Sombra is don't translocate into the enemy, like ever, just because it's going to be really easy for them to pressure you when you do that. So don't be afraid to turn around, throw the translocator behind you to that mega, or just anywhere away from the enemy, honestly. Your goal with the translocator is to not take damage at all, so you can keep that invis. Good pressure. Love that you forced the Baptiste off the high ground there. EMP to cancel out the immortality. A little bit weird timing, but I think it's going to work out for you. Yeah, it's really good for your team here. Yeah, just farm him up. Now you just really got to live. He's gonna go down eventually anyway, so. Nice. Yeah, pretty good stuff. It was a weird EMP, but like it still kind of worked out just because it added pressure. They rallied. Or sorry, you guys rallied. So it added a little bit extra pressure there just to make sure you guys could roll over him. Wasn't bad though. Wasn't bad at all. Got value and you lived, which is honestly for an EMP pretty good. Good hack here. A little bit sketchy, mainly because you went for the hack when you were sandwiched in between both parts of their team. It's gonna make it really easy for them to interrupt your hack or just completely deny you. So careful. Make sure if you're gonna go for that hack, you're either on a strong off angle or everyone's past you already, so they have to turn around to address you. Nice, good tracking there. Lock that thing in. Yeah, I doubt you're gonna be able to hold this. Very sketchy. Yeah. I think that's just one of those panic ones. Obviously, you don't want to waste an EMP like that. EMP is a very strong ultimate. When you're the only person there and 10 HP, probably not worth it against a team of 3 to 4 people. I think you probably knew that in the moment, so I don't think I need to harp on you too much about it. Just remember, EMP is a very important ultimate. You want to make sure you only use it when you can win team fights with it. Good hack. Good rotation. Love that. Good pick. Oh, that's awkward. Nice. And playing real safe here. Really don't have to do anything, especially when your team's on. Got plenty of pressure. Just start shooting. Just be a DPS. Yeah, I'm not like super against after you've kind of gotten your initial pressure of like being on the flank, getting your hack or whatever. It's completely okay to play with your team at that point. You'll have support there. You won't be taking as much damage. They won't be like super focusing you unless you're trying to draw the attention away, which a lot of times you could be. It's completely okay to go back to your team and just play like a normal DPS. Yeah, but I like that you're taking this high ground here. Gives you options. We didn't need to drop for that, by the way. We could have just stayed high ground and hacked that Zenyatta. Careful about staying here for too long. Yep. Nice. Huge value. Reaper goes down here. Yeah, looks like the enemy team right now is just kind of struggling to find some kind of, oh boy, and that's kind of if we take a look at this back, this is kind of one of those habits I try to let people know as much as I can when I'm playing Sombra, is your translocator very seldomly should be used to engage. It should almost exclusively be used to disengage. You can always walk to your target. And I think you were probably just doing that to get invis again, which at that point, which I can see why you would engage this Genji here, but just as a habit, you can see how this bites you in the ass really quickly. Not having that translocator ready to go. I like to always make sure I have it to disengage. Always make sure to disengage. If I don't have it to disengage, I don't engage in the first place, because you get to choose when you do that. Basically, if you think about basically all the Overwatch heroes, all their movement abilities are used as disengage. The only ones that kind of make a difference are like Pharah is used to engage, maybe Echo, and Winston. Really, that really is it. Maybe Genji if you're trying to get your dash reset, but you only dash in if you know you're going to get a kill, so you can get your dash reset to get out. Outside of that, most movement abilities are used for disengage. Yeah, that's correct.
Surrender to my will. 30 seconds remaining. If we hold them here, we win.
Good pressure on the Kiri. Got the cleanse out. That's huge. That means you can EMP here. Maybe not. We don't really have any ultimates. Yeah, I'd probably just let this go. Oh, he popped the rally though. Big. I like that you committed with that as well. If you're gonna use one ult, might as well use two, as long as there's a chance. There's self cleanse again. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it's one of those things where if I was playing Sombra there and I didn't hear anybody else pop ults, I don't know if you're calming or anything, but I wouldn't have popped EMP unless I heard that rally. So the moment I heard that rally, I was like, okay, yeah, EMP would actually be good. One, mainly because we'll have the sustain. With rally, we actually have a sustain to get value from the EMP and be able to use rally more so. It just makes it more viable of an option. Without that rally, that EMP probably would have failed miserably. Yeah, it was good. It was good timing. You waited for that rally. She popped the rally. Then you know, okay, EMP, let's get it. Okay, yeah, and just get out. Force out those hands. Nice. It's exactly what you need to do. Then go back in and do it again. Cool. Force out immortality. Boom, and then get out. You know, like, look at that.
Feeling much better.
Okay, careful the timing here. Wouldn't do any hacks yet, just because you don't have anybody to follow up. Careful. This is a little risky. Oh, very risky. Wow. Okay, I was about to say, dude. Easy back hat, by the way. Hell yeah. Nice job, though. Good distraction. I can't believe the BAP is still back there. This is such a me play. This is such a me play. There's immortality. He's feeding though. Yeah. I'm fine with this chase. Yeah, you're with your team, so. Man, he makes it out, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy that BAP lived. Okay, getting a little risky now. Translocator in. And pressuring that. This is just kind of deathmatch at this point, honestly. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it'll keep the pressure up, keep you guys rolling. So, yeah, and you guys should win it from here. So, I think, yeah, this is just like a deathmatch game, basically. Is she more useful forcing out cooldowns or picking off support out of position DPS? Both. I mean, she's very opportunistic. When you don't really have much, you can always pressure out important abilities, though. Good hack there. Pressure the Mercy. She can't res. Nice try, though. I think we just realized a little too late. I would have kept pressuring that D.Va, especially since she's in bubble. She's not getting healing. Big anti from your team. Yeah. That translocator up top wasn't really necessary at all. They weren't focusing on you. You had a diva right there. I know you wanted to go for the bat, but like she's in bubble. Just focus down the diva, and then that's what I'm kind of seeing, Nerdy. Is you're going in with you're aggroing with your translocator like all the time, which I will say this game in particular hasn't been that big of an issue because you haven't been getting punished for it that often. But it's definitely something. The higher you get, you will get punished more and more and more and more and more and more and more for that. So if you don't need to translocate, don't do it. Like this is fine because she's by herself. Oh, now she's not. Oh. Okay, now we're getting bit. Attack of the Mercy. Yeah, and I love that you're playing this really safe here. Keeping the high ground, there's no need to drop. You got EMP, you can play this super safe. Probably didn't need the translocator for the EMP. A lot of times you can just hit big EMPs from like walking up to him, dude. So make sure to have that ready to go out. Hack on the reload, nice. There you go, easy money. Yeah, you're aggroing a lot with your translocator. So I assume you're probably, which I kind of do too. But you're doing it a lot, so careful with that. Yeah, and that EMP was just a little weird, but I've noticed you don't need to translocate in for EMP. You really don't. And honestly, it's usually ideal because then you have the option to EMP and get out of there. If you translocate in and then EMP, where are you gonna go? Like you're just in the middle of the fight now as Sombra, like one of the more vulnerable heroes, right? So careful about doing that. So not too bad.